Hello, everybody. We are live. I have the lovely Jane, Brant, Maria, and Sara with me. I would love to see who's here. If you can post your name in the comments or just say hello. We're here. We've been hanging out already. We're done already. So if there's anything you want to ask us, I will check that we are indeed on Facebook. I will do that now. And Sara has brought yes, we are. Sara has brought a deck, show and tell day. We are having show and tell. What's it called?
It's the Star Spinners Tarot.
And what are your first impressions?
Lots of colours. Lots of colours. Really inclusive. It's a very inclusive deck that recognizes gender identity. So that's brilliant. But it's just lots of colours.
Have you done many readings with it?
No, actually, I'm hoping today that people will let me read with this deck.
Nice. So if anybody has a question that they want to ask, we all have our decks here. So any kind of question, the juicier the better. We are up for getting our decks out for. I'll say hello to people online. Hi Yasmin, hi Christopher, hi Erica, hi Annette, hi Emma, hi Gerda, hi Elise, hi Phantom Funk.
I love that. Phantom Punk says, what are you guys playing, Uno?
Hi Hamid, hi Deborah. You can have a read, Phantom Punk, no problem. If it stops jumping up and down, we may need a jumper, somebody to stop it jumping. So sorry. Hi Shayna, hi Sharon, hi Kellyanne, hi Gayla. If I didn't say your name properly, I apologize. Hi Earth, Air, Fire. Brant, I could keep an eye on the questions. They're really flying upwards. Hi Christine. Hi Sarah. Hi
Phantom.
Hi Amelia. Hi Glenda. Hi Yasmin. Hi Maria. Hi Elise. Hi Karen. Hi Dimitri. If I don't say your name, it means you're up as a Facebook. You're probably on Facebook and haven't allowed StreamYards as your to show your name. So if I don't mention your name, that's the reason for that. You can always write your name in so we know who you are. And we have a few questions already.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay. So I will head up already and we'll let Sara have the first one with her brand new deck. You can work your new
Sarah. Phantom Punk wants to know, may I have a reading on what I can expect in the near future? I'm a Gemini guy. That's what he says.
Oh,
Gemini guys.
My son is a Gemini.
What's with Gemini? You're an annoying bunch. People. I'm a Gemini though.
So many people. Okay, so what's the name, Brant?
Phantom Punk 007.
Phantom Punk 007. I love that. Let's have a look and see what the cards are saying. I did shuffle them before. I'm just giving them a quick. Okay. So what do we have? We have. So for the future, you can definitely look at some growth, some development, some good growth, some positive development. I think you need to be aware of what's going on internally, though. I think if you're having thoughts of self-doubt and imposter syndrome and things like that, you need to be aware of that because these things are definitely coming to fruition, and you need to remain quite strong and determined and recognize that you are on a path of destiny. So try not to let what's going on up here affect where you're going. All right. So if opportunities come in for you, you need to definitely run ahead with that. You need to move with congruence. That's the word I'm getting. You need to move with congruence. You need to stay very, very focused and not allow the self-doubt, all those niggly little things get in the way. Right. But yes, some good stuff's coming in your way. And I think this is going to be stuff that you've seeded from time ago. So these may be seeds that you've planted in the past. They're going to be coming to fruition. Don't allow self-sabotage. All right. Really don't allow that. Stay on the path, stay congruent, and you'll see those things come to fruition.
Very good.
Yeah, you speak so well, Sara. I'm jealous. You speak so well. I'm jealous.
So
I am like,
Just in case he wants to, I don't know their sex or their gender. So you have the Empress, you have the.
Who's this guy?
And you have Fortitude, which is strength. Okay, so yay.
Awesome.
Brant, do you want to do Shayna's? That's a
Sure.
good practical.
Good nasty gypsy card question, huh? Shayna wants to know, will Pierre and I reconcile? So she wants to know if her and Pierre will reconcile. Let's see. Will Shayna and Pierre reconcile? So basically, I'm pretty much going to rephrase it in my mind. I want to see the status of the relationship, if any. And I like that one. Probably not.
That's Brant ruining your life right there.
Let's see. We got,
Oh.
all right. Like I haven't done this before.
Second question.
So you got widower, letter, and officer. He's going to be alone. He's going to stay alone, and he's sticking to his guns about it. You're going to hear about it. If you ever communicate to him or something like that, he's going to send the message clearly to you. I'm staying right where I am. Sorry about that, Shane.
Yeah, Brant is sensitive.
Yeah. All go to Brant for their love readings.
Yeah.
Real soon.
You know, I get so many of them. As most of us do, right? You get that client that's always trying to hold on to something that's probably not there. So I just
talking now.
Yeah.
And then you feel like you're stringing them on to get more money and readings from them if you don't say, hey, you know what? Stop asking about this person is not there.
So not a tented pole, basically.
Shayna, I'm sorry, I don't see anything with Pierre. He's being a real stubborn dude, at least for the foreseeable future or near future, anyways. Okay. Next question.
Yasmin, I see. It says, yes, for my work and the advisor, if he will succeed in pushing me out of the team. So will Yasmin's advisor succeed in pushing her out of the team? Who wants to take that?
I'll do it.
Go on then.
Okay, this is for Jasmine then?
Yasmin, yeah.
Okay.
And then you said what you need to be a blue space worker. Can you tell me what your question is, please?
Oops.
It escalated. Yasmin said it escalated yesterday and Thursday.
Okay, so this is for Jasmine. For Jasmine, right?
Yeah.
So Jasmine, I just see that the advisor, was it? the person who is trying to push you out of your team. While I do not see this person succeeding at it, I do see that because probably they don't really have the power or as much power as they believe they have to make this happen, but they do have the capacity of making your life miserable. And while I do not see that he or she can truly push you away, but they're going to make you want to. And it is not by their direct power that they are going to make you leave or push you away, but they are going to put you in a position where at least you are going to want to leave this environment.
So they're being sneaky then.
Yeah.
Nice.
A jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane, one for you, Jane. Glenda wants to know what her plans are going to be like to move. What are the prospects for the next 6 months? She says, I'd like to know about our plans to move. What are the prospects for the next 6 months? Do you see any movement there?
For who? Glenda.
Glenda.
She's it's going to bring in a lot of stability. She's feeling, I feel like she's not really wanting to. She feels more like that's not totally in it, but it's going to be better for her if she does go. She's it's going to take a bit of persevering with her own self. I feel she's going to be kind of like to and fro, and it's going to be a bit of a settlement in her. She's got to really kind of like be committed. She's got to commit. She's got to commit to the move and be less to and fro in her head about it, about her emotions about it. She's got to have a mindset sorted and just have that, because that's that backwards and forwards, that conflict in her own emotions about doing it is what's actually going to be making her feel worse about it. It'll be preventing her from really attaining the happiness that she's going to potentially have with that. She's I feel like family and things like that are going to play an important role. Will make her feel a lot more settled, but she's not decided in her own self. She's too conflicted, and she just needs to like calm, chill.
I always feel called out when you read.
Yeah, just chill and don't be stressy about it, and just kind of like make your mind up, sort your mindset out, be focused, and then embrace it, and it'll just kind of flow a lot easier.
It's good advice.
Chill and don't be stressy.
I pulled cards for Elise already, who says she'd love to ask about her career and any direction that she has. I would say that with your career, you are struggling at the moment to figure out what it is you actually want to do. You're somebody who kind of lets fate take a hand and move you on to the next job. And there's been no flagging of fate for you, so there's been nothing coming in that says or this is the direction you should go in. So you're kind of rolling around in your own situation rather than choosing something to do or actually making the first steps in doing something. But there is on the horizon, if you do actually start thinking about your current situation, I'm not talking about the future situation, but if you think about what you enjoy, what you're doing now, or if you are unemployed, for example, if you think about your current situation and how it's not serving you well, then you will find your direction comes. And on the cards, we do have a long-term employment situation that could be communicated to you very soon once you figure out what it is that you don't like more than anything. What is it that's not serving you well? What is it that is holding you back? And you will find that that particular job offer that you are hoping for will be on the horizon if you do so. Okay, who's next? Is it Karen? Sorry, Sara, we have Karen, and she says,
What?
Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
What?
What? What does that say?
I think she's meant to say what. It's a typo, right?
What do I need to do to move forward with income and work project possibilities?
Okay, Karen, let's have a look what this deck is saying. Okay, Karen, number one, you need to take some risks, but you need to communicate. You need to communicate. You need to really tap into spirit and know what it is that you want. I feel that you're a little bit disconnected and you perhaps are not 100% sure. I think you know what you don't want, but I don't think you know what you do want. And what you do want means that you're going to have to take some risks, but this is going to come from you're going to have to bring spirit in. So you're going to have to manifest. You need to come to the conference.
Yeah.
You definitely need to come to the conference because you need to learn how to align yourself with spirit, invite spirit into your decision making. Okay. Whilst you need to make some decisions and you need to sort of like examine what it is you do want, you need to invite spirit into that. And then from that, you will take this leap of faith. You will take this risk. You will explore your options. But it's almost like I get the impression that you're trying to do this outside of spirit. But it's not going to work like that. So you definitely need to come to the conference. You definitely need to know about attraction and the law of attraction and manifestation so you can really push ahead and forge ahead and get what it is you want. But it is going to require you to take some risks. So you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone and be confident about it. Okay, so build a relationship with the universe, build a relationship with spirit, tap into that energy, connect with that energy and work that energy because that will take you out of your comfort zone and you'll start fulfilling your potential.
5th and 6th of December. We're all manifesting on the 5th and 6th of December.
Yes,
so that's what it is basically. You need to tap into that source. You need to tap into that source and then you'll start to see the benefits of that.
All right. What we got next? I've lost my I got all the way down actually. I went all the way down to the bottom reading everything.
I think we are where are we at? Lost mine too.
Oh, that was Karen, wasn't it? Hermit.
Yes. Hermit is next.
I want to ask, is the reason what I'm thinking is the actual reason or my own imagination? I have to cancel my going. So do you understand that, Brant?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to take that one?
Yes. So she wants to know. Okay, I'm gonna look at the situation surrounding your trip and see if that gives me a idea if the circumstances surrounding it are in your head or are they real. Let's look at the circumstances surrounding Harmeet's trip.
It's not laughing already. Oh, damn it.
Damn it, Janet.
You've broken us from 2 weeks ago.
Got this bee buzzing around me.
We're all broken now.
I look forward to it.
All right.
Because he's not reading for you. Oh, dear.
All right. Let's see here. get these cards in there. All right, so the situation is the card in the center is anger. You're super frustrated about this. So the thoughts card, you're definitely saying no. We've got death above. What you don't necessarily realize is that maybe it is a good thing. So right now, I'm just going to say this probably is good. What the decision itself is real hard for you too. We've got the judge behind, and but on the other hand, we've got money in front. So it looks like your path forward to making this trip happen is there. I think you need to. That's kind of similar to the Jane's read. You need to make your mind up and commit to something. As far as that goes.
All right, that was safe.
So direct answer to your question, I think it is in your imagination. I don't think you'll have to cancel the trip. I think once you make your mind up to do it, things are going to open up and allow that to happen.
Very good. Whose go is it now?
James.
James.
Sorry.
I'm game.
I actually read it wrong, but I'm going to read it correctly. I have a question. I need to know about love life, and in particular, this guy, Sean.
Oh, Sean!
Read Sean. I read Satan.
You got red on you.
Oh, it was the person.
Sorry, Deborah.
Deborah wants to know about Sean.
Yes.
She looks at him as her happiness, and he doesn't always express his emotions the way that he should be with her. He's a bit cutthroat, maybe, like, not cutthroat, but like, yeah, feeling a bit harsh. I'm like that myself, you know what I mean? You just say what you think, and sometimes it can offend, so like, I can, that kind of thing. There's a bit of immaturity going on with it all. To be fair, she needs to start seeing with a bit more clarity and take them rose-tinted glasses off that she's wearing, and she'll really kind of be able to see clearly for what like he is. But yeah, I feel like he's wanting to kind of like commit, but it's just the way he acts about it. Maybe not be given that impression. I don't know. Maybe that or it's her. She's wanting commitment from him and he's really not acting the way. But either way, they're both like, there's just a bit of, whoever's watching the other and on Facebook or whatever, they need to quit that crack. Because they're just like mental. That's all I'm really,
Quit that crack.
Yeah, it's gonna cause a lot of pain.
All right. Maria.
Tell me.
It's about my guy, Marco. He's having trouble finding a remote job. He's a software engineer. He's applying to companies abroad. Do you see him getting a remote job anytime soon? You know what that means, Maria? That he from home.
Yeah, I know.
No, that wouldn't be in a cow bag.
What did you say?
She wants to know if he'll get a job working from home soon.
Yeah, let's see. So it was Marco, right?
Yeah. And it's
okay.
for Erica.
Okay, this is for Erica about Marco. Let's see.
Ooh, good one next. I'm having
so I see he's going to have options, but the conditions might not be exactly what he is expecting. I do see that these companies abroad that he's applying to are going to to get back to him, because what I see is that the company is going to be at a distance, even if the job is remote and he can remain where he is. So it's probably going to be one of these companies abroad, but the conditions that they can offer, particularly in terms of salary or other benefits that might come with the position, might not be exactly what he is looking after. And for this reason, I do see that this can be a job that he gets to kind of save the day and have something to do while he finds something that adjusts better to his requirements or to the needs that he has from a job. I do not see it as a very stable position, particularly because of what it offers. But I do see that it is not going to take very long. Not in what's left of the year. I see that it's going to happen early, but once that we are in the next year, probably from mid-January to mid-February. This is kind of the time frame that you can expect.
Hey. So I won't read the next one out, but Nadine, I am answering your question. You want to know what the source is. I would say it affects more than anything your long-term memory. We have we have the, I don't know what medications you're taking, but absolutely it has had an effect on your and I would say long-term memory. And I would say that it is absolutely a mix of it being, number one, medication, but also I don't know how older you are, but a part of the growing older process. So I don't know if you're close to menopause, for example, or something like that, where your brain already starts to act in a different way. But the medication is actually having almost like a catalyst effect on it. So the effects of growing older are coming on quicker because you're taking a specific medication. And it is a medication that you have been prescribed. It's one that is probably the latest on the list of what has been prescribed to you. And it's one that you are not entirely sure of what you're taking it for. You probably know the bigger picture of why you're taking it, but the nitty gritty of what the medication actually does for your benefit of your health, you're not 100% sure of. So you're probably already wavering on one certain medication. It's probably going to be that, and that's what's quickening up the process of losing part of that. And you can see from the cards that you actually feel super betrayed by that. You were probably before somebody who was super on the ball, and it's you may have even identified yourself with that in the past. And that's why you're struggling particularly now, because that identification of somebody who's bright, on the ball, etc., is being marred by what you see as a non-essential reason, which is the medication. There you go. So who do we have next? Christine, for you, Sara. Why is her cat nervous with her?
Why is her cat nervous?
Yes, and she's put in brackets, after her meditations.
Oh,
Oh, you like
energies. Let's have a look. Why is Christine's cat nervous, particularly after her meditation? I feel I want to read with the Rider-Waite. I don't like that deck.
I've got the right here too.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it with the Rider. Let's have a look. Okay. Right, okay. I feel the reason why your cat is a bit nervous with you is because when you meditate, you give off many different vibes, and your cat is struggling to understand the energy and the aura around you. So they see you in one space, and then when you meditate, the energy and the aura around you is very displaced, and your cat just cannot understand this change in energy. So that's pretty much what it is, really. I wish it was more esoteric. Basically, your cat understands, and when you meditate, your cat is like, what's going on? Because your cat sees you as they're human, and you like they just, cats are very self-centered, aren't they?
They are
very, very self-centered. So when you go into a state of meditation, you give off different vibes, and your cat just doesn't get what the heck's going on. Just doesn't compute. So, you know, maybe what I would suggest, because we have the star as the middle card, is you go in another room and meditate. Don't have your cat around you, and then just give it a bit of time for your cat to readjust to you as they're human. Maybe give your cat a treat or something and bring them back down to that balance. But yeah, you're giving off all this energy, and your cat just doesn't get it.
Yay. Cat's not on it.
It's not on it. It's just doesn't get it. So yeah.
Brant, do you see any you want to do?
I'll do anything. Throw it at me, boss.
Well, let's throw a sideways one at you.
Sweet.
How can I establish a better connection with spirits and the other realms? Because that goes with your talk at the
I feel like I could just
conference.
Tell you some things, but I got the Lenormand.
Give them boost.
A couple cards and see what they say. So, how can Camellia establish a better connection with spirits in the other realm? We're going to do the
no boiling on it.
Well, you got to get the flesh off. It's kind of stinky otherwise. All right. So how can she establish a better connection with spirits in the other realm? I'm going to pull 3 cards, and let's see what the Lenormand has to say. Okay, there is somebody in your circle of friends that can teach you. We could say, now I'm going to go 2 ways with this. I'm first going to say that there is someone that you know that you could be apprenticed to. We've got Lady Book Garden. This is someone close to you, someone who can teach you the secrets, right? I also want to point out that if in some of the older Lenormands, the book is actually a grimoire or a book of spirits. It really is. Another thing, just looking at the garden, right? Go out in nature, right? That's where you'll find an abundance of spirits. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I think that you will find a mentor, be that a human person or a spirit ally. So yeah, take yourself out there and look around. Yeah, I guess that's all I got to say about that, Camellia.
Hi, Steffi. I have a question as it happens. Okay, Maria. Oh yeah, her name's Maria.
Oh, okay.
You can do it.
Okay, I will do it.
I have a question. Shall I quit my current job in January, or is it worth hanging around for longer?
Okay, so let's see what would be the consequences of each thing, so that she can decide. Okay, so looks like quitting can be obviously a decision that makes you nervous, and particularly if you don't really have anything else lined up. But what I see is that if you choose to take this leap of faith, so to speak, things are going to start falling into place for you quite soon. And I don't see that it would take you a long time to line up another job, or if what you are considering is being self-employed or starting something on your own, I do see that it could start working for you relatively quickly. It would be important that you have some sort of financial security when you do this, so that you are not particularly constrained by time. But I do not see that it would be a decision that you regret if you quit in January. Anyway, let me just pull some additional cards to see what would happen if you decide to stay. And I do not see you losing opportunities if you decide to stay for a bit longer. It's not going to really affect the outcome so much. What I see is that it can be harder for you to stay on an emotional level, maybe because your job is no longer fulfilling you, or because the environment is not very amicable, or because whatever reason you are no longer comfortable in your current position. But I do not see that any of the options would alter the long-term outcome. And if you want to do it sooner rather than later, I do not see any indicator that it would be a bad idea for you to do so.
Thank you.
You weren't listening, were you?
No.
I know you already.
Jane, we have Gerda, and she wants to know in the next 3 weeks if there's anything that she should be aware of.
There's going to be some. She's got a choice to make. There's going to be some bit of conflict around that. I don't know whether it's so much the conflict within herself or the conflict with other people, but it's about money. Possibly family, I feel. She's wanting to have like a new start, and she's deciding what she should be doing with that. But no, it's next 3 weeks she's going to go through a lot of healing. She can get through the conflict; it'll bring a lot of healing afterwards. But she's got a kind of, in that sense, when it's to do with finances and stuff, she needs to take emotion out of it and use logic, because when you use emotion when it comes to money, it's not always a good idea. You start, especially when it's to do with drama and conflict and family, potentially. You've just got a kind of, it's hard to not be emotional, but that'll really, it'll rock them all. It'll do better to kind of be more logical. She's got a bit of arguments coming. Yeah, she's going to feel really bad with it as well. Weighing her down.
Thank you. I have laid for Yasmin already. Yasmin Sethi, you've asked 2 questions, one about your current marriage and one about somebody you love outside the marriage. And we see you very much attached in your marriage, and it being more a case of, in German, they say, mehr Schein als Sein. And that means that it is a superficial marriage. So it's a marriage to the outside world and not really a meeting of 2 people. Whereas the person you love outside of the marriage, we have the love card there, and we have a very clear, loving, possible relationship. But the person outside of the marriage, if you did take that journey, then that won't be the easiest journey that you've ever taken. You will have a lot of people who are against you in making that decision. You will also have a lot of people who don't want the best for you. So it is kind of it's the love that you're looking for, but with a side order of shit on the side that it's difficult to deal with, because it's people who are important in your life who will be that side order. So the current marriage that you are in is not a real marriage, really. Yes, you're both in it. Yes, you're both attached in the form of a piece of paper. But it's not anything that they bring stability, though. It brings stability in there. That there is an amount of recognition for the relationship in that. I don't know if there's monetary ties, for example. But yeah, so there is, I think your question was, if there is a possibility of you getting together with the other person, and absolutely there is a possibility. It's just whether you are willing to make that break on. You're looking for imp, Brant.
Oh, I heard imp out there.
Ooh.
Could have been another squirrel taking its nuts.
Sara, we have Angelina Young. She wants to know her partner and oh yes, I remember. Her partner and herself have applied for jobs at the same university, and she's wondering what the possibilities are of them both getting hired at the same university.
Let's have a butcher's and see.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I do love the ride away. I'm just going to ride away. I've got to stop buying decks.
You got Modern Witch. I like the Modern Witch too.
I do like the Modern Witch. I just don't like the cardstock.
I like it, but it's too thick. And I have baby hands. I cannot use it.
Yeah. Give me Ride Away any day. Right. Let's have a look and see. What was the person's name again, Toni? Angelina?
Yes.
Angelina. Okay, Angelina. Let's have a look. What's going on for? Oh, ew. Okay. Okay. Angelina, one of you is going to get hired. Okay. I think one of you is going to get hired and it's really what you want. The other one isn't. But I don't think there's going to be any hard feelings. So the person that doesn't get hired, I don't think they're going to have any hard feelings about it, because I think their passion and their desire is in another direction. But one of you will get hired and it will be quite successful. But the other person is like, pfft. So that could be you, that could be your partner. But yeah, the one that wants it is the one that's doing the talking. The one that doesn't get it is the one that is more inspired and more bohemian, and perhaps wants to do other things. So I also think that this, I'm not sure because I'm not a psychic, so I'm just reading the cards. I don't know whether it's you that wants it and gets it and is like, yay. Or if it's your partner that wants it and gets it and it's like, yay. But the other person is showing up as a king, and I don't think this person's really bothered because they have their sights set on other things. So one of you is definitely going to get it anyway, but the other one, nah. And they're not bothered either, whoever that may be. So whoever that applies to. But yeah, only one person will get the job. Methinks, hopefully.
Thank you. So,
Thank you for listening again.
Brant's next. Does
What
my
you got?
person of interest feel soulmate connection with me?
Ew.
Okay. What's the name, boss?
Cute Swati.
Got it.
I like that name. Cute Spatty.
Does her partner feel soulmate connection? All right.
I think
So-
you are going to flash us every time you move the camera. That's where my mind goes.
Am I zipped up? Yeah, I'm fine. It's all good. All good. All right.
Oh, I love
So,
That's how it's
I
cute.
got the scythe, garden, and tower. Um,
I can't remember the question.
she wants to know if the guy she's interested in feels like a soulmate to her. Yeah. I don't see it. I really see like he's trying. He maybe is searching for a soulmate, right? But he's cutting out, you know, with
Is
the
it
side.
weird?
He's weeding out his possibilities, right? I don't really get any clear indication though that you're the exact one from the spread. Yeah, so he's going through the garden.
I've got something for you because of the question. How about the question? Because she asked, does he feel soulmate connection with her? But not everybody's going to feel a connection.
That's true. And soulmates are a rare thing if they are a thing. So I think people in romance questions in general are hung up on the soulmate idea that, you know, you may pass up a great partner. But as far as this dude, I don't know that he feels he's a soulmate. Now we've got the tower there as the last card, and that shows that's good for longevity, right? Yeah. So it's not like he's a bad partner, but maybe he has different ideas about what love and relationships are than you.
Oh, what a soulmate.
Or what a soulmate is, right? So there is that. But really, I think he's just in the process of analysis right now. I don't know what his age is compared to yours or whatever. But, you know, we've got scythe, gardens, sowing your wild oats comes to mind there, that phrase. And I kind of think that he is really undecided, I guess. He's working towards the long term, but yeah, I don't think that he would, if you were to come up and ask him point blank, I don't think he would say soulmate.
There you go. But again, it depends on what feelings what we can feel. I've bagged the next question because it was too good. I'm really sorry. Christopher would like some feedback on his investment approach on cryptocurrencies. And I had to answer that one. And it looks like you've edged your bets on a few investments rather than a single investment. We have multiple investments. And I would suggest that a portion will come to fruition. It won't be the entire. So a portion of what you have invested will come to fruition and will serve a good long-term and serve the goal that you wanted from the cryptocurrency investment. However, the other portion won't. So I don't know how thin you've spreaded things. I would suggest there are multiple investments, and one of them is going to do well. The others are you're going to probably pull them off or cut your losses at the time. So I stole that one. I'm sorry.
Can I steal one, Toni?
No.
Okay.
It's my job, that.
Okay.
Go on, we can
I wanted to steal one. It's Connie Brown. Does Raymond ever think of me or have regrets? This is called curiosity. Ronnie, I think you like Raymond. You want to know.
I can't even see this question.
Yeah, it's there. Connie Brown says, does Raymond ever think of me or have regrets? So let's see. What does Raymond think of Connie? Or does he have regrets? Let's have a butcher's.
Nadine, yes, I can see your comment.
Right, actually, okay, this is really interesting. Okay, Connie, Raymond does think about you, but he is trying to suppress that and really push that away. Does he have regrets about it? I don't think he has regrets. I think that there was some kind of rejection. So I think this is a pride thing. I don't actually think he's thinking about you as in terms of he has regrets about what's happened between you. I think more so it's about his pride, his ego being wounded, and him perhaps playing over the scenario in his head, like, should I have done this, or should I have done that, or should I have done this, or should I have done that, as opposed to him thinking, oh my gosh, I let go of this beautiful soul, and it's a head game. So yeah, he does definitely think about you, but the regret is with regards to his pride, not necessarily with regards to you. So yeah,
there you go. I've lost a little bit of overview here, I have to admit. Oh God, that's a tough one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't think that's one for the session right now. No. What? I don't know.
I can't.
I want to know what it is.
Brother passed away, and she's been told that he's still hanging around. Michelle, please PM me. I will answer that by private message. Not a problem. Just PM me. Okay, finding a question. So we have Jane and Maria are still up this time around. Marco, what is the best focus on his personal business to make it flourish? Do you want to take that, Jane? What can he focus on in business to make it go well? Some of the questions, actually, I can't go any further back up.
It needs to lighten his load a little bit. It doesn't need to be taken on as much. So, like, in that aspect, the more he puts on himself, the less he can apply himself to full-heartedly. Do you know what I mean? He spread himself too thin. So just kind of like, don't overburden yourself with things. Like, just kind of like concentrate on a few things at the one time. Do you know what I mean? Bring it more into balance, because I feel like it's feeling like it's kind of like spreading a bit too thinly. I'm just getting balance. Justice card. I'm getting Justice card. I'm getting Six of Pentacles. It's like I'm getting 2 Pentacles. Everything's all about balance, and he's needing to really balance his workload, but balance how he's applying himself in that aspect as well. Really, he's not. it might be as well collaborating. So like getting others as well with him, we're doing better rather than taking everything on himself, because it's just, it'll become laborious. He'll start hating his job rather than loving it.
All right. Maria, we
Tell me.
have Megan Matthews. I would love to ask a question. I have been feeling off balance lately and disconnected. I would love some advice.
Okay, great. So this is for Megan.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
And then we've done an hour.
Wow, really quick.
I know, time flies.
So some advice for Megan, who has been feeling disconnected lately. Okay, so Megan, there's absolutely no earth whatsoever in your reading, and there is a lot of presence of other elements, particularly air. Maybe you have been spending a lot of time either in meditation or trying to connect on spiritual levels, or putting your head on the possibilities, what can happen, every possible scenario that you could find, but you haven't been really grounding, so to speak. And what I see is that it is this component of earth and the connection to the physical realm, so to speak, that is lacking here, and that you could work on in order to feel this connection again. Maybe you can try this super famous meditation of the tree, where you sit down or you stand and you visualize how you are growing roots from your root chakra or from your feet, stuff. You know, there are different versions. Then you bring that energy of the earth up towards you to feel you. You branch out to stuff, connect with the universe. There are a gazillion of versions of that, which is quite simple, but can help you ground, as well as on a less spiritual aspect. You can focus more on, you know, the things that you can touch and feel, and connect more with what is the earth and the material aspect, so that you come back to the here and now. And by enhancing your connection to the mundane, you're also going to be enhancing your connection to the spiritual in a more conscious way.
Listen that time.
Yeah, no, I know. I can tell when you listen and when you don't.
It's good. I didn't have to look for questions. See, I think we're done, aren't we? We did it.
Yeah, guys, say cheese. I'm going to take a screenshot for later. Yeah.
So we are done. We do this in the WDA members group, the World Divination Association members group, as often as we can. And we do have our conference coming up on the 5th and 6th of December, which is all about manifesting that best possible life for 2020. And of course, come and learn to read with us if you want to. Join us on a live if you want to, if you dare. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.